Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this we have to find AM and then area of triangle AOM. So in this is O is the center of the circle, and that means this AO is a radius and this OB is also radius. The value of radius is given, which is 5 centimeter, and this is 8 centimeter BC. So some of the information that we have is O is the center and radius is equals to 5 centimeter. The length of BC is 8 centimeter and OM is perpendicular to AC. So these are some of the information that we have. Now, since this line is a diameter because that passes through a center, that means the angle at circumference is right angle because this is the angle on diameter. So in that case, we can say the angle ACD is 90 degrees. Since this is a right angle triangle, now we can say the value here is 5 centimeter. Radius is 5 centimeter. It simply means the diameter, which is AB, that is twice of radius. And that is 2 times 5 centimeter, which is equals to 10 centimeter. Now, since we have value of BC, which is 8 centimeter, from this information, the value of BC is 8 centimeter. Now we have the value of this diameter, which is 10 centimeter. Diameter is 2 times the radius. Now we can find the value of this AC. Now we are finding the value of AC. The reason is this M is midpoint of AC region. So this is the center and this is the perpendicular from that center on the line. So any line which is drawn perpendicular on chord of the center that bisects the chord, that simply means AM is equals to MC. That means this M is the midpoint of line AC. So once you have the value of AC, then you can find the value of AM because AM is half of the AC. Now let's use the Pythagoras theorem where we can say the hypotenuse. In this case, this is right angle. That's why this is hypotenuse. Where the relation is hypotenuse, which is AB squared is equals to, now square of 2, sum of square of 2 other sides. Now we have the value of AB, which is 10 square. So we are finding the value of AC. That's simply the value of BC is 8 square. So 100 AC square plus 64. If you subtract 64 from both sides, then the value of AC square is 100 minus 64. AC is equals to 36. That means the length of AC is 6 centimeter. So we have the length from A to C, which is now 6 centimeter. So the perpendicular from the center to a chord bisects that chord. Now we have the value of AC, which is 6. So we can say now AM is equals to, that means the value of AM is just the half of AC, and that is also half of AC is just 3 centimeter. So this is the value of AM. Now, since we have the value per AM, which is 3 centimeter, and this is 5 centimeter, because the radius is given 5 centimeter, this AO is also a radius, so that should be 5 centimeter. Now, once you have 5 centimeter here, this is 3 centimeter. Now, we can find the perpendicular in this case. Now, once you have the perpendicular, then you can find the area for this AOM. So, using the same Pythagoras theorem, we can say Pythagoras theorem using in this triangle. Now, let's use the Pythagoras theorem on the triangle. So, in triangle AOM, you can use the Pythagoras theorem where the hypotenuse is AO, square is equal to now sum of square of two other sides. So we have AO, which is now 5. 5 square is equals to AM, just calculate it, 3. Now 3 square plus OM square. Now that means this is 25, 9 plus OM. Now you can find the value of OM, subtract both sides 9. That means the value of OM is equals 16. Simply, it is 4 centimeter. Now in this triangle, we calculate this perpendicular, which is 4 centimeter. Now we have the base, which is 3 centimeter. Since you have the perpendicular and base, then now you can find the area for this triangle, which is AOM. So you can simply write here area of triangle AOM is equals to half. Now here height is OM and then the base is AM. Now the value of OM is 4 centimeter. From here, just we calculate it, and the value of AM is 3. So you can cancel 2 and 2 times 2, 4, and that is equals to 6 square centimeter. So that is the area for triangle AOM. So if you have any confusion, you can go through the process, and you can also write in the comment section below. That was for today. I'll see you next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.